Okay.
Okay, so we got this thing by chance. I was actually picking up some USB cameras at Goodwill, and I saw this outside. I went over and asked them, if they were going to in-process or whatever. Anyways, they said, yeah, well, why do you want to buy it? And I said, sure. They said, well, what is your price? And I said, I don't know, name something. And they said, $20. And I said, sold. So I got it home. The battery didn't work. Some switches were intermittently working, as well as some internal wiring on the wiring harness. But we, in terms of improvements, the first thing I noticed was that the tires were shot. The traction was really low. So I got some 14-inch BMX bike tires, cut the sidewall off, and used kind of stretch them like rubber bands, essentially. And then every about 2 to 3 inches, screwed them in. So both sides, it's rear-wheel driven, so that makes sense. Let's see what else. Charging. I'm taking the seat off each time, and once we replaced the battery, we had to cut out the... I tried to save the original battery connector, but it was a pain. It was old and worn, wasn't working very well. So we essentially got rid of that, and the battery is now mounted in the front. This is going to be the spare battery. So this battery right here is nice because it's, it's essentially secured. There, it's done charging. Awesome. Oh, Atlas is disconnecting it. This is a good segue to this. So here's my universal charger. It works great, by the way. In order to charge it, essentially now, at the auto parts store, there was a $5 connector. Atlas, watch out. This is the plug to make sure babies don't stick their fingers in it. Just an old, cell phone charger that I took the wire out of. So then, when you want to charge it up, you just basically stick that in there. Makes the good connection. Stop, Atlas. Watch out. Let's see, and enter. Zero in, Mama, so they can see that it's charging. Yep. So, like I said, there's the battery in the front. I went on Amazon today and ordered two. I think they were $35 with Prime. 18 amp hour batteries. The battery that we bought at Walmart for $70 because I was impatient was what, $70? Something like that. Yeah. Hold on, Atlas. Okay, let's go ahead and sit on it. Pull this out.
You gonna talk about the lights?
Yeah. So we were riding it, and I was thinking, we should be able to have more visibility. So initially, I put this little bike light on here, and when it blinks when we're driving around, obviously, because we went to the playground, which is a little ways away, and I didn't want to get run over. All right. Let's turn the other lights on.
These ones?
Yep.
Because it's getting dark.
Yes. And as you can see, so this little bracket Harbor Freight had for $4. It was for a winch. I connected this little tow rope so we can play around with stuff, dragging it. These lights, hold on, Atlas. These lights were I think $18 at Walmart, and I think they're 60 or 70 watts. So turn the lights off, Atlas. See, and turn the vehicle off, Atlas.
Turn it off.
Now turn the lights back on. No. My point is that they're on a separate circuit. So try to drive it, Atlas. So this and the DC charger is on essentially a separate switch. Like I said, the initial harness definitely needed some work. I had to take it all apart. Everything works. So it was a $240 car that I really didn't feel like paying, but for $20 plus, I don't know, never mind. We're probably in there for $220 already. But I have a bunch of little. It looks a lot better than the original. Yeah, I think so, and it works a lot better too. And it's when I get the double batteries, it's gonna be awesome. So that's pretty much it. Look, Atlas motorcycles. Cool, yeah. Yep. Maybe we can. All right, Atlas, drive it. Go ahead. All right, now go off the ledge. Go off the ledge so we can show it that it works. Don't run into anything. Yeah. Hold on, Mara. Yeah. The little tool pouch on the back has the tools to take the seat off. So, what did I miss, Mama? Essentially, very easy to work on. I was surprising. What were some problems? Oh yeah, in terms of
the fuse on the battery.
No, that the ground cord. We had to have that looped in with the positive, and I totally missed that when we first connected the wiring harness. So yeah.
Well, that's the original wiring too, right. Not something we added.
And I'm still not sure what the circuit board is inside. I haven't looked at that. It's inside a metal case. I've left it pretty much alone.
I thought that was for the sound.
No, I thought so as well, but you wouldn't need an inverter like that. But also, by the way, I have a spare like a 400 watt inverter that we could hook up. So essentially, we could drive this to a part of the lawn and then connect a radio, and it could be like our little mini car charger essentially, which could also be. So yeah, the extra seat is still wired for the next battery. So as soon as I get it from Amazon, I'll just drop it in. I'll probably take the battery that's on the front off and and then connect the two 18 amp hours in parallel. So that would be, I don't know what, but a lot of weight. But it seems to have no problem having both of them, and you can, you know, tow and stuff. So good, sturdy motor, and all the parts are replaceable essentially. I forget the website, but I looked at something, imports kids cars, and looks good. All right, that's it. Amara, yes, you need to wear your helmet. All right, so that's it. Thank you.